Hey guys, so I'm going to do something that's really different for my channel, but not really different for me because I love mukbangs. I could sit there and watch mukbangs like all day. I got started watching them with Trisha Paytas, and then I branched out to like Nikocado Avocado and just like random YouTubers, I guess, that have done mukbangs. Jeffree Star's done some, and those were fun to watch. But yeah, I noticed like, okay, so fun fact about me, I have a really weird appetite. So I don't get hungry a lot of the time, and watching mukbangs makes me hungry. So it really helps me. So if you're like I am, that like, okay, so I'm like, you know how people are like stress eaters? I'm like the opposite. So if I'm stressed, I can't eat. I can't even think about it. So if I'm going through like a period where I'm like really stressed out and I'm not eating, watching mukbangs really helps me, and they're just like fun to watch for me. So anyway, I want to do one because why not, right? So I didn't go all out like most mukbangers do. I know that's like the thing, is to buy like insane amounts of food. But I'm just going to be realistic. I'm not going to eat all that, and I don't have money to blow like that to just, be like, oh, screw it, I'll just order a half a restaurant and not even be able to afford it. You know what I mean? So anyway, I got a reasonable amount of food. So it's not like, I guess, a true mukbang. Because I feel like a lot of mukbangs, it's just like a crazy amount of food. But like I said, I do watch mukbangs. So I've seen like Trisha and Nick have always talked about like, after they mukbang, like how they feel really sick. Because that's always what I think when I'm watching them eat. I'm like, oh, like that would be so nice to like eat all that food like that, but like I would be so sick that it wouldn't even be worth it. So anyway, they've talked about it, and they say like it does make them sick. So I'm like, obviously it's not just me. But yeah, I'm like really weird about that. Like if I overeat, I'll be really sick. Or if I try to eat when I'm not hungry, I'll just like throw it back up. Like I just can't make myself eat like that. So anyway, it's a fun fact about me. I get a lot of shit for being really skinny. I hate it. I wish I could like just put on a shitload of weight, but having I've like diagnosed OCD, which a lot of people do. It's not a rare thing at all, but part of my particular OCD is like eating, and it's annoying. So anyway, that's why I try to find different methods. So I didn't get any chopsticks, and I don't know if that's going to bother anybody, but I usually eat my sushi rolls with my fingers, so if that bothers you, then you're probably not going to like this. But I don't have any chopsticks, and I feel like it'd be really stupid to eat them with a fork. So I got, this is avocado roll, and this is cucumber roll. I'm a vegetarian, if you didn't know that. I do eat cheese, and I eat dairy. I limit the amount of cow's milk I drink because it doesn't sit very well with my stomach. I have to be careful about eating too much cheese, too. But that's just because it really upsets my belly. I probably won't ever fully cut out cheese and dairy from my diet because when I was younger and I first started doing vegetarian, it was so hard for my family to work with. Like, they were just, like, they didn't know. None of them were into that kind of thing. They thought I was doing it for, like, a fad or whatever. So it took them a really long time to coming around to being, like, not eating meat. So then I was like, okay, now I don't eat any dairy or anything either. Like, that would be it. Like, I would never have anything to eat at their house. They, like, struggle with just the vegetarian stuff. So that's why I'll always keep at least vegetarian, and I'll eat cheese around my, like, family and stuff because it's just so hard for them to cook vegan. I don't think I said, but this is from Panda Cafe. But I notice I feel the best when I eat mostly vegan. Like, if I eat too much dairy, it fucks me up every time. This sushi is really good. It's, like, really simple. There you go. See, this little avocado rolled in rice and cucumbers. But it's just like so like light. Like I love food like this that I can just eat a lot of without like feeling like shit, you know? Like the rice and stuff is like really easy, and the cucumbers and all that. Actually, one of my favorite snacks is like carrots and hummus. It's so good. But I want to talk to you guys a little bit about my plans for like 2020. I was thinking this would actually be a good video to do it in. Uh, in 2019, I feel like I bit off more than I could chew as far as like working with brands and stuff. So I'm going to be stepping back from that. I'm going to keep my brands I'm working with right now, which is Fresh Groom, Hydra. I'm trying not to like chew in your face. LearnToGroomDogs.com and Groomer Society. I'm pretty sure that's the only people I work with right now. And I'll continue to work with those people. But I'm not going to be picking up any new people. I really thought I would like the influencing stuff, but it's very different than I thought. Companies, you know, if they send you something, they want a good review. I'll get that. But I don't want to give a good review if I don't think it's good, you know? And that, it's just like something that like bothers me. It's like been on my conscience a lot. And what I've noticed too is that when somebody gives me something for free, even if they don't say to give them a good review, I have trouble giving them a bad review. So, what I think I'm going to do for 2020 is just make sure everything that I'm like reviewing and stuff is like stuff I bought, or if it is stuff that's been given to me or whatever, I just want to make that like really clear. Because I don't want to mislead anybody. I want to make sure the stuff I'm promoting is stuff like I would actually buy with my own money. Like, Groomer Society, they keep things pretty affordable, which reminded me, I gotta do something for them soon, but they keep their classes really affordable, and you can go back and watch them whenever. It's not like a monthly thing, which I think is the best. Because a lot of these places now, they just have these like monthly subscription things like Learn to Groom Dogs. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying like, you know, some months I might have the extra money to buy it and some months I don't. So I like Groomer Society, how they do it class to class. So you really can kind of weigh out like the last one they did was hand stripping. Not everybody has interest in hand stripping, so you could have skipped out on that class if you wanted to. And yeah. And I saw Super Styling Sessions has been doing some freebies for the holidays, so take advantage of that. Jay and Sue are really good groomers. I mean, I feel like everybody knows that, but just in case, sorry, but I feel like mukbangs are like meant to be a little gross. Is that like we're eating, right? Like we're being real. Like I don't know. I'm not that person that holds my burps in. I'll like burp loud as fuck out in public, and then it'll like hit me. I'm like, people think that's rude, don't they? Oh well. But yeah, so a big goal of mine is to just feel like I'm being completely transparent with you guys. I don't like keeping things from you. And yeah, I don't like promoting things I don't believe in. I'm not saying I did, but like, I don't know. Like I said, I feel like you feel more swayed whenever like people are giving you stuff for free. You feel more obligated. But I'm kind of like, 2020, my plan is to more keep to myself, focus on my business, focus on my mobile van, focus on what's important, but still promote good shit to you guys. Because I think that you guys follow me because I try to be really upfront with you guys. I want to have that, like, relationship with you. Like, I don't want to just be selling you shit to sell it. Yeah. That's what's been going through my head is I feel like I was becoming a walking billboard, and I was getting really tired of that. So anyway, on to the next subject. What else has been going on? I have my monthly favorites planned for this month. Probably gonna do it in 2 videos. Right now, well, by the time you see this, it'll be gone. But if you follow me on Instagram, which you should, because I do post different stuff there than I do here, then you probably saw that I did a poll for it. But basically, I wrote 2 lists, one of non-grooming stuff and one of grooming stuff, and I asked whether you guys wanted me to do it in 1 video or in 2 videos. Definitely looking like 2 is going to be the way to go. I'm excited about that. The November favorites seem to do really well. Going back to what I said earlier, I like to make videos that I like to watch. I like November favorites. I like mukbangs. I like car vlogs. So that's what I make. And the reason I started making grooming videos, by the way, is, have you guys ever, well, of course, if you're groomers, you watch, but is it just me, or are most grooming videos, like, dry as fuck? Like, it's fucking boring. Not saying that mine aren't fucking boring, but I'm just saying, like, I wanted to try to do something a little bit different, like, throw some jokes in there, make it not so serious, but still educational, you know? That's a big part of the reason I got on YouTube. Oh, man. I got 4 rolls, which I probably didn't need. I probably could have done 2. I definitely could have done 2, because I think you get 6 per roll, and I've got 6 here, 6, so I've got like 15 pieces left, but that's fine. My boyfriend will come home and probably finish off the rest, but I just hadn't had sushi in a really long time, and he is, my boyfriend records music, and he's out recording a band all day today. He's been gone, like, literally all day, and I waited, and I just started getting hungry, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go get some sushi, because I can. So why not? I will say it's, like, a little salty, though. I think it's the seaweed, maybe, that's making it salty. But yeah, so what else? I just did a catch-up recently. We talked about the mobile van I'm going to go see. Oh, that's another thing. So the one I'm going to see in January is a Wagon Tails van. I found out that Hanvey is located only 30 minutes from me. So I was like, okay. And if you don't know what Hanvey is, because I didn't, Hanvey is another company just like Wagon Tails that makes mobile vans. They literally have the same shit. So, except their vans are designed differently. I'll make a whole video explaining, like, the differences and why I go with one brand over the other and all that. We'll go into all those details, but I want to jump the gun because I haven't gotten to talk to Hanvey yet, but I will say, just from what I know already, that Hanvey's vans are cheaper and their monthly payment's, like, way cheaper. Like, I'm talking, like, Wagon Tails is, like, $2,000 a month and Hanvey's, like, $1,300. So, I'm just saying. Pretty big difference. And Hanvey doesn't have a generator. You can look at that either way. Some people may be like, well, it's not going to have enough power. But generators are so expensive. If you've never had to buy one, they're, like, literally, like, you're probably looking at, like, $5,000. Actually, I looked at generators because I was briefly thinking about building my own van. $5-6 grand for a decent generator. And you have to maintain a generator like you would maintain the motor, I guess, or maintain the engine in your car and do, like, oil changes and shit on it. If you don't do that, then you'll fuck up your generator. So basically, they're easy to break, expensive to fix. And yeah, there's Hamby has a different system, like a power inverter system, I think is what they call it. And they also have this Everwarm system, so basically it like keeps your pipes warm. Whereas like Wagon Tails, you have to flush your system, I think, with like antifreeze every single night. Because if you don't, then the pipes will freeze and they'll break. And then it's on you to fix it. They're not covered under warranty if you break them yourself. So, it's, that's another thing to keep in mind. Hamby was designed by an engineer. Wagon Tails was not. I mean, there's just, Hamby's looking pretty good to me, if we're being honest. But I really want to go see Joe's van still. And I still want to go talk to Joe, because I think she has a lot of good information. But Hamby's looking pretty good to me, I'm not gonna lie. That $1,300 a month versus the like $2,200 that I was looking at Wagon Tails is a lot better. Wagon Tails too. If you have a Wagon Tails van, let me know if yours is like that. My best friend Jilly was like, she's like in the middle of like hopefully getting a van from them, maybe. And they wrote up like what she was gonna be paying. They had her down for $1,200 a month for her phone, you guys. Who has a phone plan that's $1,200 a month? For, like, one phone for your business. $1,200? I don't get that. I really don't understand why they do that. Like, why it's so far off of, like, what would be possible. You know what I mean? I don't know. I thought that was really weird. Like, why would you say, like, $1,200? Like, she said her phone bill is, like, $200. So you're adding, like, an extra $1,000. Why? I don't know. So, and then when I talked to Wagon Tails, part of it was, like, I did say, like, I was just calling for prices, and it was, like, really obvious, like, he knew I was calling for prices, and he was, like, definitely trying to get me off the phone. He's very, like, if you do end up talking to Wagon Tails, like, just know they are very, it's like talking to a car salesman. Like, that's what you're gonna be dealing with, or at least that was my experience. So, keep that in mind. But, weighing all the options. I looked into converting my own van. The reason I'm not going that route is it's cheaper in the long run, very expensive up front. I'd have to put at least $6,000 down on the van, $5,000 for the generator, then I gotta fill the van with shit. And it's like $12,000, I think, for the Hamby to put down. I don't know. I've gotta call and like talk to him for sure, but I'm pretty sure that's what Jilly told me. But either way, I'm really, really hoping by like early next year, hopefully, I'll be getting my van. I'm really hoping. I've said it a couple times, but like people in this area are just like not into house call grooming. They're just like, but we want you to have a van. I get it, and it's gonna be fine. Because, like, once I do get that van, there's no other mobile groomer in my area. So, you can probably tell that it's going to be probably pretty busy, I would guess. I've even had some of my clients say that they have friends and stuff that will definitely start using me whenever I go mobile. So, anyway. I guess I'm really done eating. I don't know. I really don't think I can make myself eat any more than I already have. So, I hope that you guys like this mukbang. I'm really sitting here thinking, like, what do people normally talk about in mukbangs? Like, you guys got to learn a little bit about, like, my eating habits. Got to kind of talk a little bit about brand stuff. I don't know. I think it was pretty fun. So yeah, we'll see how this video does. If you guys want, you can let me know in the comments if you want me to make more mukbangs. I don't know if this was fun for anybody else. Give me something to do while I was eating, so thank you guys for hanging out with me while I was eating. It's kind of lonely. I mean, I have my dogs, but, you know, ready for my boyfriend to get home. Oh, my screensaver went on. But yeah. Anyway, I guess I'm gonna get off here and maybe call my boyfriend, see how much longer he's gonna be, because I'm getting pretty bored. But I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!